We live about 5 blocks from here, so it's a pretty convenient gig for us. I've lived there since the 1800s. When we first moved into our house in Nob Hill, the one thing I discovered really quickly was that it's really, really hard to dig a hole in the desert. And in my frustration, I went out there with a shovel and hit it so hard that it bounced up and hit me in the head. And I think in the spirit of Ernest Hemingway, who supposedly wrote The Old Man and the Sea whilst living in the desert, I started thinking a lot about holes because I could not dig one. And so this song is about a bottomless hole.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My name I don't remember, though I hail from Ohio. I had a wife and children, good tires on my car. What took me from my home and put me in the earth was the mouth of a deep dark hole I found behind my barn. We'd been filling it with garbage for as long as you could count. Chicken scraps and dead cows, tractors broken down. But never did I hear one thing hit the ground. So slowly I came to fear that this was a bottomless hole. I'd go out behind the barn and I'd stare down in that hole. Late into the evening, my mind would not let go. So I got out my rope and a rusty clawfoot tub, and I rigged myself a little chariot for to ride down into that hole. My wife, she did help me. She fed me down the ropes. Then I sank away from the surface of this world. When the last rope pulled tight, I had not reached the end. So in anger I swung there down in that dark abyss. I got out my knife and I told my wife goodbye. Cut loose from the rope and I fell on down that hole. And still I am here falling down in this evil pit. But until I hit the bottom, I won't believe it's bottomless.
We have one more song for you, and this one also is about dealing with the infinite in a finite world. This song was inspired by the law they passed in New Mexico that you couldn't buy liquor on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, which made a lot of drunks very organized.
Really?
Got to stock up ahead of time. In my opinion, it leads to more trouble.
It used to be Sunday.
Yeah, we have a lot of knife fights on Christmas Eve in Albuquerque. I don't know about Santa Fe. So this is about one of those lovely Christmas Eves.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say on Christmas burnt your hair, knocked over chairs. I just tried to stay out of your way. But when you fell asleep with blood on your teeth, I got in my car and drove away. Listen to me, butterfly. There's only so much wine you can drink in one life. But will never be enough to save you from the bottom of your glass. Where the state highway starts, I parked my car. I got out and stared up at the stars as meteors died and shot across the sky. I thought about your sad, shining eyes. I came back for my clothes when the sun finally rose, but you were still passed out on the floor. Listen to me, butterfly. There's only so much wine you can drink in one life, but it will never be enough to save you from the bottom of your glass.
Thank you so much. It's been a great honor to be here. Thank you.